have to take on the big dog, right? To be the best, you got to beat the best, as Ric Flair used to say. And if you want to be a top plaintiff, car accident lawyer, if you want to be able to get the most compensation for your clients, that means you're going to have to take on the big insurance companies, right? State Farm, Allstate, Progressive, USAA, most of them have their internal lawyers, and these lawyers are really good, but they have another group of lawyers outside that, which is their outside panel counsel, right? And those lawyers get paid per hour. The in-house counsel does not get paid per hour. What they get to do is they get a salary and they get a big caseload and they work the cases. And if you're an attorney or if you antagonize those lawyers, then they might dedicate more time to your actual case. Hi, my name is Garrick McFadden. I'm a Phoenix car accident lawyer. I own the law firm GAMESQ located in Phoenix in the Maryville neighborhood. And I have taken on the big insurance companies. I've gone to trial, done arbitration, and what I understand, and I actually used to work for Progressive, so I understand. I went through their training that they receive. A lot of lawyers, when I can say this, a lot of Phoenix, a lot of Arizona lawyers were scared to do arbitrations. We're scared to do trials. I wanted to do a trial. What your lawyer can do sometimes for a trial is called a high-low, right? Where the bottom, like let's say that you get a defense verdict, like you lose the case. With the low, you're still gonna get that number. So let's say we think the case could be worth $50,000, but we could see that the low end of the case could be worth $8,000. So what we'll do is you can set up a high-low where the range is between $20,000, so you're protected on the low end, and it stops at $40,000. So they're protected on the high end. So whatever number it gets, so if you got $80,000, you get $40,000. If you get $5,000, you get $20,000. And if you got $37,000, you got $37,000. These were ways that we could orchestrate so that we could get trial experience. Your client could still have their day in court, but a lot of these Phoenix car accident lawyers were too scared to do this. They were too scared to go before and swear out a jury to get this done. So that's the idea of taking on David versus Goliath. You have to go and not be afraid to go against these big insurance companies and sometimes you're going to have to take these cases to arbitration or trial so that you and your clients can get the appropriate amount of compensation. And I've seen it too many times that these, what we might consider Goliath personal injury law firms, are just scared. They're scared to take on Allstate. They're scared to take on USAA. They're scared to file on cases. If you want an attorney who's not scared to do the work that needs to be done so that you can get the right compensation, contact GAMESQ. Our motto is your injuries, our fight, your win.